Hi, Emma here. I'm going to ride Missy today. I'm going to go out hacking on the ranges. And a couple of tracks get like waterlogged in this sort of weather. But lots of them are actually really fine. There's lots of like nice tracks. They got annoying rocks in the woods and you can't go faster than trot. Although there is this one track which has turned into sand recently. I haven't been in it yet. I'm going to go with some other people, but I've heard it's so amazing. So I'm definitely going to try that on like a clear day, maybe in like a couple of weeks. But I'm just going to go get Missy, who is waiting with Darcy. Those two are inseparable, even now that we've moved them. They still spend all their day staring at each other, and it's quite sweet. Although it doesn't mean spend a lot of time standing in mud, which isn't ideal. But, you know, what can you do at this point? There's Darcy trotting up. Hi, Desi. There's who she is. Hello. But anyway, so hi, Desi. She's filthy right now because, as people who have watched some of Mum's other videos, she got stomach ulcers, which meant we couldn't ride her. Or touch her for that matter, after she was kicking out. But it wasn't out of aggression, it was out of pain. And now she's just spending some well-deserved time, well-needed time in the paddock, and we're going to start riding her come February, which is a couple of days, so I'm really looking forward to that. God, we're able to touch her and really pay affection, although she had been in the field a lot. She has a shelter. I think she's enjoying it. She's filthy though, because I can't groom her. And her mane, I've been trying to keep on top of her mane so bad, but I can't cut it unless she's halted. Her mane seems getting longer and longer, and it's nearly painful. But anyway, so I'm nearly down here. Hello, Darcy's following me. We've changed like all the electric fencing like 5 times in the last few months. And we once spent this entire day working on the track system. We ended up leaving at 9 o'clock at night, but we ended up ordering curry to the actual yard. And it was delicious. Best curry ever. But it must have been kind of weird for the delivery person, delivering it to a yard in the middle of nowhere. But we forgot cutlery, so we ate it by hand. But it was very enjoyable overall. Now here we are. Missy hates her like face being like touched or anything, so it's really hard to do her forelock with scissors, so she always looks really emo. Anyway, I'm just gonna go hold her now. Might be a little difficult holding her phone, so I'm gonna pause it and I'll be back soon. Got her now, say hi, Miss Me, if I can just get her to look at the camera. And now I just need to somehow figure out how to open the gate. Still haven't figured that out. Can't see a way, but I can't jump over it because I got Missy, although she could if she wanted to enough, but you know. Figured out how to open the gate. It took a minute, but Missy was a good girl and she stood there like a good girl that she is. Now we are entering a very, very muddy bit, which I walked down at the start. Missy being a good girl, like always, even though she's not fond of water. Come on, girlie. Oh, heck. Oh, I'm in, like, knee-length welly boots, and I'm still having to go walk on the side. Otherwise, it's going to overflow my boots. That's how muddy it truly is. There's Darcy having zoomies. Don't think I can catch that. It was relatively quick, but she's cantering. Her being very, very speedy for no apparent reason, but now she's cantering up the field, so that's amusing. Anyway, there's a couple of Spanish horses who live next to Missy and Darcy. This is called Inca and Gracie, 2 horses. They're both from Spain, mother and daughter. One of them was grey and one of them was black, and she was great friends with the grey, and now Darcy's calling to Missy. Missy's turning a blind eye, so yeah, I think I could probably catch. No, I can't catch that. There she is. Honestly. Yep, the zoomies again. She's cantering up the field. She's going. And what do you know? And that's, I guess, what being in the field for a month does to a pony. Anyway, so she was great friends with Inca, and then she became great friends with Gracie. And now her and Gracie are firm friends. And Inca's kind of a third wheel, not gonna lie. But all seem fine about this. Good gosh. Missy is filthy. Absolutely filthy, even with a full neck rug on. Darcy's a rugged, because to be honest, you can't rug a horse when they don't when they think it'll hurt when you touch them. So Darcy's just got her shelter, and she seems to be doing fine. We've got like a ton of Shetlands living at the yard. It's really cute. Like there are these two really cute ones, piebald, and one's just chestnut. And they are so small, especially the piebald. The piebald is tiny. Got to be like 6-7 hands maximum. And then the other one's a bit bigger, still very cute. And then there's two over there, Bay and a chestnut. They're mother and daughter. Although the daughter's kind of in charge. And then we got Luna. She looks kind of like Missy. Imagine Missy just a bit taller. She tried so desperately to make friends with Darcy at first. Darcy wasn't having it. Instead, she went straight to the Shetlands, who wanted nothing to do with her. Until one time, suddenly the Shetlands were like her mega fans. They were standing at the fence just looking at her, and it was really adorable. And she made good friends with the Bay. And then we got this really cute other piebald who is also here. Don't think he's here forever though. But yeah, I've touched them and they're so precious and fluffy and cute. Shetlands, they can be naughty to say the least. My grandmother has a scar from when one bucked her off into a barbed wire fence. But they are very cute. Would recommend on the cuteness scale. Now I'm just walking. This is way longer than the old. We had to just walk down the field. And it basically straight there, and now we have to do basically a mini hack. Mini lead walk, but it's good for Missy, I guess. She's just plodding along like a good girl. A muddy good girl, but still. There she is. Yeah, we're nearly there. Good girl, Miss May. Hello. Do you know that Missy's legal name is Miss Mouse? I found that out when I was looking at her passport, and Darcy's full actual name, it's a long one, Falconer's Dunmarch. Don't ask me what it has to do with Darcy, but it's like an insanely long name, and it took me a while to get my head around it. And now, of course, I just call her Darcy, but it's always in the back of my mind that her real name is Falconer's Dunmarch. Missy's is Mickey Mouse, which, to be honest, I prefer. It's shorter, it makes more sense, and it's an actual word. Anyway, let's go. Grooming is done, now I'm just going to pack her up. Now she's tacked up and ready to go, so let's go. Give me a minute. Getting started on my ride. Wow, you never realise how big helmets look on you until you actually put them on. Thanks, Mum, for opening the gate. I'm just going to go on a route which I've done quite a lot. It's a very simple route. Missy knows it, I know it, Darcy knows I've taken Darcy on it as well. That was before she got ulcers, but, well, before ulcers flared up, but she's always had them, so she's a full back. You know, here I am. Missy. Missy's being Missy. Me in my luminescent jacket. It's really peaceful out here. The woods are really gorgeous. And all the fern, all the brown, that actually turns really, really bright green in the summer or spring, and it turns really lovely during the warm months. But during the winter, of course, most of these are evergreen, so you still see the green, it just looks a little sadder. Gets nicer. I heard the guns, so we can't go on the ranges, sadly. You know. I like going fast on Missy. She really loves going fast. I love going really fast. And I found a new track where you can go really fast. So I've gone on that a couple of times, but now I'm just going to go on a slightly slower hack, like a walking, trotting sort of ride. It's like really loud. The background's probably going to be really loud because of all the wind going through the trees. Anyway, I'll start up the camera again if something interesting happens. I'm going to trot soon, so there's a road and then there's this little bit to the left which leads to the same spot, except it's less hard on the pony's hooves. So I'm just going to trot there. Just going to shorten my reins. And come on, turn to left. And how about we trot? Come on. I've never actually used a GoPro before. Sorry, I mean like a selfie stick or recorded on a ride really. My mum always did it from the grass. It's kind of a new experience for me. Luckily Missy's a good girl. She doesn't need my 100% guidance. Well, come on. I know it's meant to walk. So, no, this is a bit new. I understand the camera will be a little shaky, but you know, still. With Missy trotting along. She's a good girl. Come on. A bit sluggish right now, aren't you? And stay. Oh. Recording while you're riding is actually really hard. It's hard to keep the camera steady, especially in trot. Canter, I reckon it'd probably be easier. Because you know with canter, it's a very rocking horse sort of gait, or at least with Missy it is, most of the time. Whoa, not that way, Miss Me. Come on, stay. Good girl.
And make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, pony friends!